Welcome back. Let's talk weather. I was just mentioning temperatures increasing just a couple of degrees every single day as we continue throughout this work week. And that's due to this high pressure ridge that we've continued to kind of track and watch move on in from the west coast. It's going to amplify and move across that Great Basin region and center itself right on over the western slope and kind of the state of Colorado. So then, yes, those temperatures are going to continue to increase with that dry air and clear skies. We'll even notice in our future that going to sleep tonight, the only little bit of action we might be watching is through those northern mountains and maybe through Vail Pass just a tad. However, those storms will be very short-lived with minimal rain and snow accumulation. Maybe 2 inches will hit the ground in total. That's it before it clears on out of the region. But again, we'll notice locally that it is staying clear. It is staying sunny outside, even as we wrap up the work week and get closer and closer into the weekend. And before the weekend, yeah, we are hitting 80 degrees by Friday, hopefully, or not hopefully if you're not into that. But we'll notice that even after we hit those 80-degree temperatures through Saturday and Sunday, we are staying about maybe 10, 12, 15 degrees above those seasonal averages at 77, 75, even the early work week, about 5 full degrees above those seasonal averages, still in those low 70s. And that high pressure ridge I was just chatting about means that it does still have some dry air moving on. And we're still in a drought here on the western slope, even in a moderate drought for both Alamosa and Grand Junction and a little bit of those surrounding regions. The yellow area means we are just in that dry zone in terms of monitoring how dry those grounds are. We'll notice outside right now on America's Mattress Live Tower Cam, yes, clear skies, minimal clouds. That's the trend. I've been talking about pretty boring weather except over those kind of northern mountains, but that's, well, Colorado spring for you. We've got some storms that we could be expecting early next week, but right now, we're on the cool down for tonight, 63 in Grand Junction, 62 in Moab, 59 as we look towards Montrose. Earlier today, that afternoon high, right around what we were typically used to. Last night, shy of those seasonal averages by just a few degrees, but that's going to shift as we look towards the rest of the work week. However, our pollen forecast has us still with the same amount of kind of irritations. High amount of tree pollen, low grasses, low weeds, just a tad bit of some mold irritations with us. And tonight, I did mention we're jumping up a few degrees. We're going to hit those seasonal averages at 36 in Grand Junction, 31 through Montrose. We'll notice tomorrow we're jumping up a couple of degrees during those afternoon hours for the Grand Valley and all of the surrounding regions. Now, I also still have Curly and Daisy with me all week this week. Tomorrow, those peak temperatures in kind of those mid to upper 60s aren't happening until actually around that 4 or 5 p.m. hour, but a beautiful day to head out and about if you are. Not just tomorrow, but the rest of this week and into Saturday. I don't know if you've heard, but Bee Festival, Palisade Bee Festival is on Saturday. Sunny skies all day, even into those evening hours. And Discovery Auto Group's 7-day forecast, even after Saturday, has us hitting those 70s. We'll notice into that early work week, maybe a slight little bit of, well, some breezy skies. And again, slight chance for some showers, like I mentioned. We'll track that as it continues to move on. And Montrose has that same trend, upper 50s tomorrow. And then we're hitting those 70s all the way through those weekend days.